Hi, church family. We went to the elders and asked them if we could share with the body the financial update of our church. We had questions ourselves, and we thought we might be able to give you an update on the financial status of Living Hope.
I wanted to encourage, exhort, and equip you. So, asked the elders for an update, and currently the finances look pretty good. Giving in March was down from last year a little bit, but we were still totally able to cover all of our budgetary expenses for the month. Giving for the first quarter of 2020 was actually up a little bit over last year, which was good. And
it's easy to forget. I think consistent giving when we are not meeting physically as a body is easy to forget. And I know that we've faced that. I've struggled with remembering who wrote the check, whose turn it was, and now more so than ever because we are at home and not physically present.
Yeah. And especially with the COVID-19 virus stuff going on, we just wanted to encourage everyone to be mindful of people who have lost their jobs or might be on furlough and not be getting paid their normal salary. So let's, come together as a body and really seek to meet the needs of one another.
This is an important and just completely unique moment in history. And we have no idea economically what will happen in the next month or in the next 3 months. But the beauty is that God has provided, He constantly provides for us through His people as well. That's a means that He uses. He uses us to provide for one another. And so if you currently have a job, praise God, we celebrate that with you. And we would just want to urge you to consider, if all of your needs are met, look at the extra that you have and prayerfully consider setting it aside for people in our body who may not have a job at the end of this month or the end of this season.
Yeah. And if you do have a need, if you've lost your job or you are struggling financially, let the elders know. There is a benevolence fund set up that people can give to and that can be used to help meet needs in this season.
There is no shame. If you have needs, if you have bills that are not covered, we urge you to be honest about that. And even if the church cannot meet everything financially, we can certainly pray.
Yeah.
But we would encourage everyone to be honest about their needs and not to hide behind embarrassment or shame. There's no shame in this, and we are in this together.
Here's a quick tutorial on how to give online. First, go to the Living Hope website. From the menu, select Online Giving, which will take you to Tithely. You don't have to set up an account, but if you do, it'll allow you to set up recurring giving and to save your payment info. From the bottom, you can switch between credit card or bank account. The advantage of doing your bank account is that the fees are smaller. There are regulatory fees for paying for anything online, and churches are not excluded. Either way, you can select to cover the fees so that the church doesn't have to pay for it. As an example, if you do $100, the credit card charge would be $3.30, while the bank would be about $2 less. You can also select what you want to give to, tithe and offering for your normal tithe, benevolence if you want to give to the needs of someone within the church during the COVID-19 trial that we're going through. You can also add a memo. And finally, you can set up recurring giving based on every week, every 2 weeks, every month, and a particular day of the week. Once you select give, your payment will be processed and go to the church. Hopefully that helps you. We just wanted to end with Acts 4, starting in verse 32. Where it says, "Now the full number of those who believed were of one heart and soul, and no one said that any of the things that belonged to him was his own, but they had everything in common." And it says, "There was not a needy person among them, for as many as were owners of lands or houses sold them and brought the proceeds of what was sold and laid it at the apostles' feet, and it was distributed to each as any had need."
This is the way that we can uniquely show the world what God is like in this time, that our body truly does think and love as one, and that we provide for one another's needs as we image God, that He is continually giving to us, and that we might care for one another as He has cared for us.
Yeah. Let's be of one heart and soul, even when we can't be together in person. Let's give. Let's let God's grace abound through us to meet the needs of one another, and to give more reason for us to praise God for His provision. We love you all, and hope to see you soon, and hope this is helpful and encouraging to you.